Chainlink is one of the best performing cryptocurrencies this market cycle, and I believe it's going to continue to be the best performing crypto, outperforming most cryptocurrencies. I believe this because Chainlink is a very undervalued project with a market cap of $10 billion, but it is doing so much more than that. In today's video, I'm going to break down what the competition for Chainlink is like and what partnerships Chainlink has had to push it all the way up to the market cap that it currently is. If you enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. We just passed 500 subscribers and it would be much appreciated if you could help me get up to 1,000 subscribers. Also, remember nothing in this video is financial advice and you should always do your own research. So, Chainlink, for anyone who doesn't know, here's a brief recap, and I know a lot of you already know, but all it is it's a decentralized Oracle service. So what these are, is they are needed for any blockchains that use smart contracts, because the smart contracts in these blockchains are disconnected from the real world. So the Ethereum blockchain can't connect with the real world that well, so Chainlink is needed to be a data feed and a price feed for the Ethereum blockchain. Basically, all I'm saying is that all of the biggest DeFi blockchains in the world need an Oracle service, and right now Chainlink is the top Oracle service controlling most of the market. I do believe for this very reason it is undervalued at only a market cap of $10 billion. In 2020 alone, Chainlink announced over 50 partnerships and has partnered with nearly 100 companies in the past 3 years. Some of you may be concerned about partnerships, as you might say, well, isn't the Oracle decentralized, not controlled by a company? Chainlink Labs created Chainlink and they don't control the decentralized Oracle. The decentralized Oracle is totally separate and not controlled by the company. However, the company that created Chainlink hold a lot of Chainlink tokens. This means when more people use Chainlink, their tokens go up in value and they make money. Hence, the Chainlink Labs team will market Chainlink services to other teams around the world, while Chainlink remains completely decentralized and immutable, operating on its own. So some of the big partners Chainlink has had is it's partnered with Google Cloud. This is big as Google's one of the biggest companies in the world, and they're using Chainlink services as an oracle along with their cloud data services. Obviously, if you know Chainlink, you know that it's built on Ethereum. It's an ERC20 token. This means Ethereum developers use Chainlink, and Chainlink is currently Ethereum's most used decentralized oracle by an absolute mile. This means as Ethereum grows in popularity and more people use smart contracts, Chainlink will grow with it. It is the perfect complement to Ethereum, and it's looking great right now. However, it's not only used by Ethereum. Avalanche is a third generation blockchain that has chosen to use Chainlink as well, which is huge for it. And it shows Chainlink is a highly competitive decentralized oracle if some of these third generation blockchains are choosing to use it as well. Chainlink is partnered with dApps Inc. and it's also partnered with Hedera Hashgraph, which I did do a video on previously. Chainlink is partnered with Polygon, so it's used by Polygon. Polygon's basically a side chain on the Ethereum network, and them using Chainlink is great as they are a very complex blockchain. Chainlink is also partnered with the Reserve, Binance, the Chiliz blockchain, and Polkadot. So as you can see, the majority of blockchains are using Chainlink right now. It looks like no other oracles even come close. All of our great blockchains are all using Chainlink's decentralized oracle services, and a few of these are using a bit of a mix of oracles like Polkadot and Binance. However, they're all mostly using Chainlink, and it really does look like Chainlink is a clear leader in the blockchain space right now. So let's take a look at what the competition actually looks like for Chainlink. So there is direct competition against centralized Oracle networks. These are just centralized data feeds. They could be anything from banks to anything else. All they are is they feed data from the real world into the blockchain. However, centralized oracles tend to get things wrong. And if they get price feeds or data wrong, this can result in arbitrage occurring. And this has happened in the crypto space. Decentralized oracles tend to never get anything wrong like Chainlink because the code is king. Also, centralized Oracle networks are controlled by a third party and they're subject to changing rules. This is why you would choose to use a decentralized Oracle network over centralized Oracle networks, as it's a lot more in the spirit of blockchain. One Oracle network that's competing with Chainlink is called Razor Oracle Network. This is used by Algorand, which is the biggest network, however not many other networks. This has been said to be a very competitive Oracle with Chainlink, however only being used by about a $2-3 billion crypto means it's very far behind Chainlink. Wolfram is also another Oracle network, and this is used by Cardano and Tezos. So Wolfram definitely has some big popularity. Cardano is a huge blockchain, and using Wolfram is a sign that this is a serious competitor to Chainlink. However, overall, there's not that much competition. These are the only two that comes to mind when I think of competition with Chainlink, and neither of these are anywhere near as big. The fact is, Chainlink is used by Ethereum right now, and this is really going to make it the king in the space, and it's even used by most of the other blockchains. So when I look at the competition for Chainlink right now, I'm thinking it's really not that good. It's not that competitive with Chainlink. Chainlink is the monopoly in the decentralized Oracle space. It controls by far most of the market. Recently, Chainlink released Chainlink 2.0, which adds hybrid smart contracts. They're constantly developing. The network is constantly changing and upgrading, and as long as Ethereum is using Chainlink, it will stay firmly ahead of the competition. Chainlink right now is just the biggest in the competition. So let's take a look at the charts for Chainlink and see why I think this crypto is pretty undervalued. So if we look at CoinMarketCap, we can see Chainlink is sitting in 13th place at an $11 billion market cap. I do think it's a lot more valuable than Polygon, and I think Polygon's valuable. However, Chainlink can do a lot of the things Polygon can do with their Ethereum 2.0 scaling and more, and I do think it's worth a lot more than Bitcoin Cash, the Internet Computer, Uniswap, even Polkadot, definitely Dogecoin. I really do think Chainlink belongs up here in the top 10 cryptocurrencies, and I do believe it's going to get there. I think this market cap is really too low for one of the most important networks in the blockchain space. If we take a look at Chainlink's chart, it is in oversold territory on the RSI. All this does is measure a relative index as to where Chainlink is a bit overbought or oversold, and right now it's looking oversold. Currently, Chainlink is below the bull market support band, which is definitely bearish news. However, you can see it's bouncing off a general trend line, and if we look at Chainlink, it has stood the test of time. It has gone up 46,000% since inception, and it really continues to go up. It's one of the few cryptocurrencies that came up and broke their all-time highs in 2019, so it broke it well before the bull run, and Chainlink has just kept going up and up. If you've held Chainlink at any time, you're doing pretty well. Right now, this drop doesn't seem too out of the usual. We have dropped below the bull market support band many times before. It generally takes a couple of months. All we need is for Bitcoin to once again rally above its bull market support band, and I can see Chainlink doubling very, very quickly. However, if Bitcoin continues to trend sideways, goes around, and perhaps even goes down, we're going to see Chainlink bleed even more, because right now Bitcoin controls the space. I do think this will change in the future, but for now we do need to look at Bitcoin's price. Against Bitcoin, Chainlink is looking pretty good right now. It's going quite well against Bitcoin, and against Ethereum, Chainlink is looking like it's found a bottom at this current stage. So I do think the link charts are actually looking very good, and I think anywhere in this low 20 range is where I'm probably going to be accumulating the majority of my Chainlink for the long term. I really do think this is a great project, and I do think it will do very, very well. Of course, remember, this isn't financial advice, and I could be wrong about Chainlink. You need to weigh up the decisions yourself and see if this is one of the cryptos that you like. Chainlink is one of my 4 long-term holds, including Ethereum, Cardano, Bitcoin, and I do think Chainlink will do very well, and I'm not going to sell all of my Chainlink ever. I would prefer to keep as much as possible forever. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. It would be much appreciated if you could help boost my subscriber count and get this smaller channel off the ground. Thanks for watching the video, and if you have anything to say about Chainlink, if you agree or disagree, comment it below. Also, if you know of more competition that could potentially disrupt Chainlink's market, it would be much appreciated if you commented down below.